Welcome to our first episode of Girl Wessuhh. My name is Angel.
And I happen to be Tiara.
And we're here to talk to you guys about different shit. Me and my friend here have the best conversations. I think it's because
it's a Gemini Libra thing.
that's just what it is.
It's a Gemini Libra thing.
If you're a Gemini, get you a Libra friend. And if you're a Libra, get you a Gemini.
Yes. It's the Libra, Libra, Gemini Libra, something like that connection. Something like that. You know, you gotta make it a word like Kimye and Brennifer, Brad, you know, like.
Who did that? Who did that?
Gemini Libra.
But who did that?
Gemini Libra.
Anyways, so.
It's a relationship.
It's the new year. We've been talking about doing this vlog for at least a year now.
Yes.
And I be coming up with some real spontaneous ideas, and she just be going along with it because for some reason.
Because I don't know how to say no. And I'm working on that.
For some reason, but see, this is the thing. This is why it works, because I bring out that spontaneous out of her, and she brings out that creativeness out of me. So it just works, and then boom, boom, real friendship, boom, cat. So we about to pour us a glass of wine, because you know when we have girl talk or real talk, this is how this goes down.
You got to have the the libations, celebratory beverages.
Okay, first of all, what are we drinking?
We have Sterling Vintners Collection California Pinot Grigio 2018. You know, your girl here had to put some stickers on the bottle. Cheers to the new year. Creative. And then bow ties, of course. But I'm a white dry wine lover. She don't like that stuff. I don't. But she will eventually.
No, you stick with me long enough, you know, you don't like it.
She gonna like it. What you got, friend?
Well, what you got me? I got rosé. And that's all I need, cause
period, poo. Period.
So we're gonna pour up before we get into this good conversation. If you would like to pour a glass of wine and join us, because it might get real.
So,
with Geminis and Libras.
So cheers to y'all. Cheers to the new year. Pull up, pull up.
Aren't you supposed to turn it to the side?
Girl, that's if it's fizzy, right?
It looked a little fizz to me. Air fizzo.
Oh man, I don't know if I could watch this.
It's kind of dry.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, we have to talk. Like,
Yeah,
we can't.
So we have topics, we promise.
Okay. So, since it's 2020,
Yes.
and every new year, people always come up with New Year resolutions.
Quit air quoting that. It's a real thing.
You got one?
I believe in resolutions.
But
Believe
do
it
you
or
have-
believe it
do
or
you
not.
have- but do you
I
have
do, and they were mental for me. I did not verbalize them. I didn't write them down. They were just things that I decided in myself that I would resolve in my life in this new year. I believe in resolutions. You know, they can be general. They can be, cliche. They can be, I guess, everyone's doing it type thing. But
see, that's not the point. The point is,
that's not the point. She said the point.
that's not the
How you
point.
spell point? How you spell that?
P-O.
P-U. That was like P-E-W-R-N-T. Print.
Y'all, we got our own lingo, so if you hear some weird, ignorant stuff, trust me, we're very educated.
We like to say stuff the way it was supposed to be spelled.
Supposed. I don't know who came up with the dictionary,
But they
but
didn't
that's
spell
not how it's
some of
supposed
the
to be
words
spelled.
right. They didn't
Spell red.
Red. L-S-T-E-R.
right. Shit.
Okay, so
Topic.
New Year's resolution. For my New Year's, resolution for some of yous. I want you to sit in your shit for the whole year. Just please sit in your shit. Whatever it is, sit in your shit. Okay? I say that because
Yes, elaborate, friend.
because I have encountered numerous times where people are not owning their shit. It's okay. We all, but that's okay because nobody's perfect, and to anybody out there that thinks they're perfect, you're not. So sit in your shit.
And just to add a little bit to that, sit in your shit for us just means being accountable and being willing to do the work. So if you realize you have shortcomings, which we all do, and you're blessed enough to realize what those shortcomings are, or you have someone that cares about you enough to bring them to your attention and correct you on them, simply own it. You know, just be like, you know what, you're right. I am a funky breath bitch and I need to brush my teeth.
Oh, ho, brother, ho, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Don't, you know.
But you have to tell them like that.
I
Like,
mean,
what if you love the person? Like, you don't want to tell, funky breath.
that
bitch.
was just, an example. But all I'm saying, I said that to say, don't try and, gaslight the person who's telling you and make them feel crazy
gaslight.
for bringing up.
My girl got
your-
the vocabulary just in case. If y'all ever need to know, if y'all ever need to extend your vocabulary, y'all gonna get some lessons on these videos.
I just want people to understand when we tell you sit in your shit, that means if something's brought to your attention and you know that it's true and you know it's something you need to work on, don't flip the script. Don't try to turn them tables. You ain't K. Michelle, bitch. No.
But I thought she flipped the table.
She shook the table.
She shook the table. She shook the table.
Okay? Now back to that one.
shaking the table.
Oh, don't shake the table.
Oh, I did.
Oh, good night.
Had to give him a little something. But just sit in it. Relish in it.
Yes.
Accept it.
Yes.
And then
that goes
work
for
on it.
friendships, relationships, because if you plan to grow, whether it's a friendship or relationship, and you genuinely love that person that you have a relationship with, they are going to point out things that they know you can do better. She holds me accountable all the time. All the time. Trust me. Even when I don't want to hear it. But I know it comes from a place of love. So, therefore, I could never sit there.
And that's the tick right there. That's the key.
She not going to call me no funky breath bitch.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't call nobody that. I promise I am.
Yes,
nice.
she would. Yes.
The
would.
key is though,
Right.
when you say stuff just to get a rise out of somebody rather than saying it with love, then they're not going to be able to accept it.
Oh, they're not going to receive it.
Not going to receive it. So that's where when you said say it with love, it's okay to call somebody out on their shit, but don't do it spitefully. Don't do
Right.
it with malice.
Right.
Do it from a place of love where you actually want to see that person work on it. Because if you telling me, all of my flaws and shortcomings while you got an attitude and you pointing your finger, I'm not gonna want to receive that. So
That's true.
you gotta be caring and you gotta take care when you do things like that. So
Caring and take care.
you gotta take care.
Hashtag caring and take care.
Yes, take care.
But let's see.
You babysitting? How much you charge?
Actually, I've been sipping, and I'm pretty sure they see me sipping since
I've been here.
Okay,
I mean, we could get a sip count going on either side of this.
I could. I
See
could
who's
try.
been taking the most. I don't need to.
It's
know
probably
that.
me because I'm the drinker.
She is, because I'm a lightweight. I'm lighter than a piece of damn.
Y'all,
I
let me
wish.
tell you. Let me give y'all the backstory.
No.
Let me give
Ain't
y'all
no-
the backstory of the
Ain't
friendship.
No, ain't no backstory.
Oh, so
That's not the topic.
I just wanted to let them know, like, if
Y'all
you have
need
a friend
to
like
get
that,
to know
you,
us, though.
you have to get you a real friendship like this because we literally talk about everything. Well, I think we talk about everything.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Like,
From the trips to the. Oh Jesus! I was finna rhyme and it was not gonna be very
Oh.
nice.
oh,
Just trips to the sips. How about that?
trips to the
Everything-
hashtag trips to the sips. Let me tell you something. If you can't act like this with your friend, you need to get you some new friends.
Friend, hot. You hot? You a little hot?
Ooh.
Should I cut the fan on in this hole? God damn. It's the wine. Pause for the cause. I'm sorry.
She's back. She back. Bitch, is that dust?
You look dusty.
It's been sitting still too long. We don't ever turn this fan on. Sorry, y'all.
Okay. Now,
Anyways.
back to sitting in your shit.
Yes.
Please, for 2020, going into the new decade, please sit in your shit. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's judging you.
And if you're offended by sitting your shit, then just let's rephrase it for you and just call it self-reflecting.
Just stay in your little matchbox and don't come out and don't meet nobody. Don't be nobody with your shit.
Oh no. Wow.
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 Wow. Wow. Sorry, that's another insider. You're just gonna have to accept that.
Backstory.
Oh no, I thought I got her off of that.
She thought. So, me and Tiara met.
I'm trying to think of the year.
What was it?
2013.
She knows. It was divine. Because the divine way that we met, divine intervention, okay? We probably didn't think that we would have this long-term friendship, but guess what?
It happened.
It happened. And what God puts together, no man can tear apart.
Shut up.
Yo, this girl funny. Let me tell you. This wine is not good. See, she gotta keep me on topic because y'all I'm like the Spirit airline. Your turn to fly. Your turn to fly.
Bro.
Was I supposed to? Can I say that?
Huh? You can say that. Cause fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
Anyways. Fuck them kids. No, we have a very long-standing history of getting over some shit.
Healing.
Self-reflecting. Just
Healing. This is my accountability / healing partner.
Ooh, hot.
Yes. So let's roll into this next topic. So many times I have either heard, they can hear you. She wants me to look at the green light because I'm either talking to myself or I need to be talking to y'all.
She talking to herself.
Sorry, green light.
Sip.
So many times I encounter people and see people that jump into things that they are not ready for. My 2020 tip for y'all is to understand and know that just because you are available to do it does not mean that you're ready.
And that brings us to our topic, y'all. Availability versus ready.
And I really don't think people understand that.
They don't. It's like,
just because you're available
and just because you can.
and just because you can
Doesn't mean you should.
does not mean you should. And I don't understand why people don't get that. Like, what is it?
It's the selfish human nature that all of us have, but some of us got a little bit more selfishness than others. And
That's a sip for me.
Sip that shit, girl. Just because you have the capability does not mean you should be willing to. And if you see an opportunity for something and that something isn't ready for you and you can see that, don't take advantage. Because a lot of y'all know what the fuck y'all be doing. And that's why y'all, and that's why I told y'all earlier, one of my resolutions was to just try to say no a little more, because you can't be so apologetic when it comes to yourself, your person, your peace, your aura. You gotta protect that shit. And if somebody's coming in trying to wreck that, and you ain't ready, you available, but you ain't ready for that, lock that off.
For me, I know I'm available, but I'm not ready. And I can sit here wholeheartedly and tell y'all that.
And me,
not ready.
I am not available, but I am ready.
What you ready for?
But I'm not available. Sorry.
Anywho, yes, availability versus being ready. And I really want y'all to really think about that. Like, you really have to sit there and talk to yourself and be like,
Sit in your shit.
How you want to sit in it?
You got to lean back in it, rub your back in it, get dirty, bitch.
The shoulders. The shoulders.
You got to rub in it. You got to get in the mud. That's how deep you got to sit.
Because you might be a little dirty.
When you really sit in your shit, it allows you to smell it for what it is. It ain't roses.
Because your shit might stink.
You got to be able to
And
smell
roses really smell like boo-boo.
Boo-boo.
Okay, boo-boo?
If you're not really smelling yourself, you ain't really sitting in your shit. Because we all got it. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all got flaws.
We all got shit.
So if you can't smell it, if you ain't like, funky, then you ain't sitting in it. You're not. You got to get
What you
deeper.
did?
Funky. One of those.
I ain't funky.
She not funky.
I'm not funky.
It's a metaphor. Oh my God.
Oh, I smell like Victoria. Don't tell nobody.
I smell like I'm hot. It's no French. I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
It's the wine. See, that's why you don't drink that dry
This is
wine.
I want to put
Because when you drink dry wine, you dry. Take a sip. Good night. Do you have an example of anybody you could think of that you thought may have been available but not ready?
Hell yeah, me. And my ex, but me particularly. And I'm going to tell y'all this from the perspective of a single mom. And a lot of single moms find themselves in a position where they're available. They're very available. And they're not ready. And I won't say mainly because I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like a majority of the women who are single mothers find themselves in situationships because not necessarily they're looking for a father for their child, but they want that role filled sooner than later. So they find themselves trying to make that person who's ready, or no, not ready, that person who's available, trying to make them fit into their little puzzle when they're really not ready because they can't even see the whole puzzle and what's actually missing yet. So I feel like in my last relationship before I met my lovely husband and we got married and we were happy. But before that, I was definitely, you know, trying to make a situation, develop faster than it was ready to. Like, we live in a popcorn society. We want everything microwave ready. Pop that hoe in, press start at 30 seconds and you're good.
But I need y'all to stop. Shit takes time.
It got to load
You
up.
gotta put in the work. Sit in your shit.
And I thought I was ready. I'm like, I got this. I got a kid. I'm raising by myself. I'm going back to school. I got this job. All I need now is this quote unquote man. But no, sis, just because you think you have all of the notches checked off on the list of what's supposed to be done in life at a certain age or at a certain time does not mean you're ready. Yeah, you may have the job, you may have the house, you may have the car, you may have the friends, but is the inside together? Is that mind right?
Is your mind right?
And if you can't answer simple questions like, what do I want?
What do I bring?
What can I add to? Like, you can't answer simple questions about what you can do, then you can't be dictating
You
what
can
other people
request
need to do.
from somebody else what you can't add.
What you can't bring to the table. Y'all gotta stop sitting here requesting things that you can't even deliver.
My mama used to say that to me all the time. I would never ask you to do something that I wouldn't do. How dare any of you niggas out here think you can treat, not me cause I'm my friend like that. Like what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Okay? If you want her to be able to cook and clean, goddamn it, if she break her leg and pop all her fingers off, are you gonna be able to cook and clean while she can't? Until her fingers grow back and her leg unbroke?
If I go to work like you go to work, that's a different topic for another day. Y'all almost got me.
Yeah, oh, you got me.
Oh, you got me. They got me.
Yeah, I did, to answer your question, yes, I did have myself. I knew someone. You asked me if I knew someone. Yeah, I knew myself.
She knew herself.
That was available,
That's
but
an
not
eye-opener.
really.
That's growth. Know yourself.
But you know, a lot of times you don't know until you out of it. Like you can't.
But that's just that's a part of the growth process.
Yeah.
You have every situation that you're in and that you got out of, you have to self-evaluate, because there is no situation, even if it's not your fault, there is no situation where you could not have done something better.
Yeah.
There is always something that you could have done better in any situation that you're in.
Very true. I got to sip because, baby,
Can I sip?
it's Lowe's. It's always room for home improvement.
I don't care if that person cheated on you. I don't care if you lost friends. I don't care if you're not getting along with your parents. There is always something that you could have done different in the situation, and that's just being real, and that's that on that. Ooh, blue.
Wow.
Wow. Friend, she said that, y'all.
I said
I need a white towel.
what
so
I
can-
said.
I need a Bible so I can slap it on your head. You better
Well,
preach.
me, I'm not the one that
You know when you go to the Baptist church
Okay.
and the preacher be preaching real good,
Right.
and the other preachers that be sitting behind him, they go up with their Bible and they be beating him on the head.
No.
You better
What
preach.
church is that?
Oh,
No. Stop slapping people on the head with your Bible. They ain't gonna get it. So, in conclusion, because we have plenty of other topics to talk about in the
Yeah.
near future.
this was just a little touch.
This was just a little taste. This is for the women and their best friends that want to sit down and discuss the same things we be talking about. Because let me tell you,
This is an icebreaker right here, girl.
we got topics for days. And when I tell you for
weeks, minutes, hours, years, months. We have topics for right now. Yes. That's the wine, y'all. That's the wine. Ain't no motherfucking wine.
tune in next time for
Girl, Wessuhh.